Bryan, what are some of the things you did? So how did you make a living before you started making a living being an actor? What were some of the jobs that you, because I've heard you talk about this before and you had a lot of them.
Oh yeah. I would do anything to make a buck so I could pay my rent and be able to my tuition in acting classes and my pictures and resumes and all the things that you need. I did a lot of things. I was a videotape interviewer at Great Expectations, which was a dating service back in the 70s and 80s. This is the precursor to all the Match.com and all those things. I would actually, and I love this, and it was a very effective company. And I would talk to single people, both men and women, and I would record them when I felt that they were themselves the most. They were over the intimidation of being recorded and things, and I would hit a secret button and we would just chat and we would just have a talk. And so it was a very interesting system, and it worked incredibly well. There was several marriages that came out of Great Expectations. And I worked as the videotape interviewer and the weekend manager.
Wow. Did you snag dates from that?
I kind of did.
Yeah, I was going to say, you had to have.
Oh my God. You got in on the ground floor.
Yeah.
I did. Yeah, I did. There were one in particular, but yeah, there were a couple ladies that I did see.
Oh my God, I love that. That's amazing.
Was there ever, so you'd be also interviewing people though, and you'd be like, oh, I feel bad for whoever like swipes right on this one, even though it wasn't an app, but
yeah,
like there was I'm sure some real Lulus that you had to.
Yeah. And so you wanted to put them in their best light, whatever limitations anyone had, I still wanted to give them the best shot at doing it. So sometimes I have to talk to them for 45 minutes before I can get 2 or 3 minutes of what I felt was really them honestly and who they really are, and a lightness to them, and to see them in their, putting their best foot forward. And so it was fun. It was a fun job. I also loaded trucks at downtown Los Angeles at Roadway International. Down there with me at the time, Andy Garcia. And we laugh about it now. And every time we see each other, there's a code thing we used to say when working on the docks there. We used to call, "Toe mood up." So if you'd said that to Andy Garcia, he would go, "Oh my God." He would know exactly what you're saying and why you're saying it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was, that was tough work, but and always working graveyard shift. But that was in 1980, I believe, 1979, 1980. And I think I was making $14.75 an hour there when the minimum wage was $3.50, something.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot.
That's good.
Yeah, it was really good. It was really good. And my rent, at the time, I had a 2-bedroom apartment. I think my rent was $275 a month. Yeah, things have changed.
Wow. LA rents are crazy.
LA
now,
rent
too.
is not the same.
Yeah.